The UK does not get Finding Dory this week, we have to wait till much later. But we do get The Secret Life of Pets, so does the world balance out? This film is about what do pets do when their owners go out for the day, when their owners go to work or go wherever it is they go during the day, what do pets get up to? But the main plot of this film revolves around Max. He has his owner Katie and he absolutely idolises her. He is spoilt rotten and they just have a completely perfect life with each other. Until one day Katie brings home a new dog called Duke, who's this big massive dog, kind of looks like Chewbacca. And of course Max and Duke do not get along very well, which leads to Max plotting to get rid of Duke so he can get all of Katie's love back for himself, and it eventually leads to this big adventure across New York City. Going into this film, I didn't really have any expectations. I only saw the teaser trailer where it shows the pets doing stuff, so I didn't know what the actual plot of this film was, and that was actually quite good seeing the plot unfold in the film because I had no idea what the film was about. And overall, I enjoyed myself watching The Secret Life of Pets. I thought it was a pretty decent animated movie. I'm just going to jump in and talk about the main point I have about this film, and that is that The Secret Life of Pets has a few elements that you have seen quite a few times before. Mainly the storyline of this film. In fact, if I'm going to make a comparison, I would say that the plot of this film is kind of like the plots of Toy Story 1 and 2 crunched into one film, but involving pets and not toys. Here's what I mean. In the first half of the film, you have Max, who is beloved by his owner Katie, then Duke comes in and pretty much steals Max's thunder. So then Max plots to get rid of Duke and try to get the love back from his owner, which is similar to Toy Story 1. You have Woody, who's the favourite toy of Andy, and then Buzz Lightyear comes in, steals all the thunder from Woody, and then Woody plots to get rid of Buzz and get all the love back from Andy. And in the second half of this film, you have Max and Duke, they're on the other side of New York City, and all the pets from back home where Max lives decides to go and venture off into New York City to find him and bring him back home, which is similar to Toy Story 2, where you have Woody on the other side of the city and Buzz Lightyear and company decide to venture off and go fetch Woody and bring him back to Andy's. The film doesn't copy the storylines of Toy Story 1 and 2 like exactly every single detail. It's not like a complete rip-off. I'm just saying there are some similarities in there with Toy Story 1 and 2, but there are some situational differences which makes it its own film and not a complete rip-off. But the thing I need to emphasise is this: although this film does have a lot of familiar elements that you've seen before, it's still a fun and enjoyable film to watch. I was sat there watching the film and I was never bored once. I was consistently having fun with this film. And that's the main thing. This film can have a lot of familiar elements in it, but as long as it executes those elements in a fun and enjoyable way, that's all that matters. And in my opinion, the film had a good spin on those elements and it took it and made it its own enjoyable film. In the end, I know it's a very short and simple review, but some films require a short and simple review. I had a good time watching The Secret Life of Pets. I liked the characters in the film. I thought it was funny at times. I was laughing quite a few times in the film actually. The humour was not juvenile either. It didn't go for the lowest possible, cheapest gags trying to make kids laugh, so parents can take their kids to watch this film and not want to shoot themselves in the face while watching it. So the film's a nice little win for everybody. If you have kids, I would recommend taking them to see The Secret Life of Pets. It's a nice little holdover until Finding Dory comes out, or that's if you're in the UK, that is. Just don't go into it expecting something groundbreakingly original and unique, because you're not going to get it. Lots of familiar elements, but still an enjoyable film in its own right. And because of that, I'm going to give The Secret Life of Pets 3 out of 5. So what's your favourite animated film revolving around animals? Whatever your thoughts are, tell me down there, and if you want to see more of my stuff, then be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.